Hi VC, this is Bev here at ClarkoVision, and this is a response to Tony at Tainted Lord 87. I like to make sure I'm not going to say something daft like 97, but anyway. So yeah, this was Tony who started up this thread, and he basically wanted you to show, quite straightforward, especially for the metal community, I would say, but still loads of fun nonetheless. And he says, show me 6 album covers with a skull on it, which is metal, basically. You know, God, I can't even. I have to think how to do that these days. my brain. Right, anyway, so I have picked out 6. I've actually picked out 7. I've got a bonus one I'm showing as well, just because I'm going to show it. So I've got 3 CDs and 4 records. This is a fairly new addition to my collection, Pretty Maid's Kingmaker. It's their latest album, and you can see there's a pile of discarded skulls at this chap's feet, obviously. So yeah, and inside you can see the skulls as well. It's on the CD and the inside of the booklet thing. So that's Pretty Maid's Kingmaker. Next up is Eclipse, and I think this was the last album from them, 2017 is. Eclipse and Momentum. There is your skull there with the crown on. So yeah, excellent stuff. Number 3, from the fabulous Running Wild. This is the first years of piracy. And here is what appears to be Mr. Pirate's skull, still buried, half buried in the sand, it looks, with patch over the eyes still. So it's the first years of piracy, and this is a great compilation of some of Running Wild's greatest tracks up to 1991. This was issued. This is an original CD. This one's a wee bit tricky to get. You can get it off eBay, but it fluctuates in price. It can sometimes be priced quite dear, unfortunately, but you've got to have this if you're into Running Wild. So that's the 3 CDs. Going to the vinyl. Praying Mantis, and can you read that? Time Tells No Lies. Here's the skull here. It's kind of like a planet skull planet, perhaps, even. So, yeah. Actually, I don't know if there's any more skulls on the back. Can't see any off the top of my head there. So, yeah, that's definitely a skull. So I'm just going to move my keyboard to lie. Next one, again, it's another new edition, recent edition, Night Demon. And here is the skull right there on top of the rest of the skeleton, I guess. So yep, now this is Darkness Remains, and for those who saw the video where I opened this, it was an Amazon purchase and the other one was damaged. This is the replacement, and I'm pleased to say the replacement was absolutely fine. No problems whatsoever. Just inner sleeve is intact on all sides, I'm glad to say. So, Night Demon. Next up, another tremendous band, Bonfire. This is Bite the Bullet, and here is the skull on this weird looking chap here. So that is Bonfire. This album, I think, is the one previous to their current Temple of Lies. I'm trying to look for a year off the top of my head, but I don't actually see one without going all the way inside, so I'll just skip that for now. So that was the 6th one, and the bonus one I'm showing, just because I want to, is Bonfire's Temple of Lies. Great album. I've been plugging this a lot lately, and well, I wanted to show it because there's tons of skulls here. So Mr. Skull and Mr. Skull here. You'll see in the background there is a whole heap of skulls here, and lying all over here that are kind of lying, burning in the flames. So yes, plenty of skulls on that one. So that is my Numbskull entry. Sorry, not entry, response. So yeah, I shall see you all in another video. Bye just now.